Alrighty guys, let's see if we can save our Carthaginian Empire. We're really far unstable. We have a ton of money that we have to pay, and I don't really know what's gonna happen. Our people might get a little unhappy, but I guess we ignore them and make the Ulma a little bit happy, lose some legitimacy. We're raising money, so that helps. Let us pay off one of these loans. When we pay off the loans, we can earn money and then hopefully stay out of debt. So we're taxing our Ulma pretty heavily right now, taxing those people. We don't have rebellions that we need to worry about too much right now. I guess we do serfdom movement, make people a little bit more happy, and up our stuff. So the goal is to pay off all these religions. We're low on food at a few places, but we can't really pay much. I guess we can pay money for food. Let's pay some money for food, let our people not starve, get our people going where they need to go. Paying off these loans one at a time will help us out a lot. Then we can work on stability of our nation. Let's honestly just stabilize our nation. That should help us with a little bit of money. Professional armies would be great, and we could actually invest in that, but we have just a lot of stuff to really work at. So our rulers died in succession rapidly. We lost this area, which had a market, but we're able to survive. That's what's important. We are surviving. We are getting some stuff. We need to pay off these loans, and then we need to curb inflation. So, like, we're inflating pretty heavy right now, but we only have 2 loans left to pay. Oh, that is huge. Alright. We got a big payment, so let's pay off all the loans. We no longer have loans. Let us see if we can curb inflation. So we can curb it, but we are going to lose money doing that, even with maximum payment. So let's cut. We have diplomatic spending right now. That's pretty bad. So we have diplomatic spending, which I'm not sure what we're spending diplomacy on right now. But I guess we cut food spending. Alright, cut that. Lower inflation. We'll lower it by 5%. We still need to print money. Then maybe we can fix those taxes. Okay. There we go. We're lowering taxes. We should have balance with our estates. Everybody should be happy. And it's literally just food spending, and then we're spending most of our money in stability. So all debt is paid. Everything is good. We're unstable right now, but if we can become stable, I think we will start to have greatness. And then when we have a stable country, we can then start to tax our people more. So, reclaiming stability and hope that we don't get any wars right now, because we will be absolutely obliterated if we get another war. Alright, so we were able to get that. Yeah, let's reduce war exhaustion, absolutely. We need to appoint someone here, which requires some money. But reducing war exhaustion is good. That makes our trade gets a lot better when we're reducing war exhaustion. So that is another dub. We'll be able to post someone there now. I think, oh, we need 98. So as that goes down, we're able to get a lot. We will appease the estates. And hopefully we can get some stuff. No one is starving, so that's good. The cost of the court just went down. But we need more people. We need people, we need people, we need people. We've almost fully integrated all of these countries under our place. They need some food. So that sucks that they need food, but there isn't much we could do. We could sell Sicily. I know it's a bit weird, but we could sell Sicily to Naples and then go to war with Naples later, possibly. Let's see. Oh my. Huh? 1,100 to sell them that. That'd be a fat chunk of change, and we could use it real bad to fund a navy. We could use it to that. I mean, if they have that province, maybe we could sell them multiple provinces for a fat chunk of money right now. Let's take a look at the provinces. Yeah. So we could just sell them this entire province and then really work on the other three and then retake it when we finally are established and then go to war with Naples. I know that seems a bit rough, but we need the money. We need it bad. Let's look for counting houses now. So now we can really, like, we can have some people able to buy some food. We can up our fort maintenance. Again, once inflation is fully down, we can build more stuff. Obviously, we want to try to build anything here. Dang. So the city actually got messed up when it got conquered a few times. It's not good. Alright, we'll up that for sure. Okay, good. We can ignore Europe. We'll get supported merchants. Supporting merchants is definitely going to be good. Oh my, that is far away. That's crazy that we are starting to, like, learn of those people over there. Alright, so we're getting our counting house built. We're just getting stuff built. We have a nice chunk of change. We spent all of that money instantly. I guess all the buildings needing built instantly, or buying the big stuff in our capital probably did it. But that's fine. Let's give our heir an administrative education. He needs to learn big stuff. Alright, let us, I guess we just sell another location. Oh boy, we learned artists. That's glorious. Yeah, okay, so we'll sell them that city. Alright, there you go, Naples. Enjoy. Yeah, we gotta ignore the smugglers. We don't have a choice. We can dump these cities off, get some heavy investments. Build all kinds of buildings here. Let us go to counting houses. Let's see how many of those puppies we can get. Counting it. Oh, I do need to build that. Oh, we already built that. Good. But we want a counting house. That is not the one I wanted. We want counting houses. See, counting houses give crown power and allow us to build some good stuff. So we want one there. Oh my, we only have enough for one. That's fine. We're building all kinds of buildings. We're reducing our war attrition. And then honestly, I think we just develop our capital. Oh my lord. They need a lot more people there. We lost almost 20,000 people during those wars. Our population took a sucker punch. Dang. That means my wife just died. Which means I need another wife. Bam. I keep forgetting. I'm used to playing the Christian nation, so like I keep forgetting that I can take 4 wives, crank out the kids, get the royal family going. Alright, so we seem to have recovered pretty well, which is good. Obviously, we wanted to recover even more, but we're getting buildings. Buildings are being building, and now we're able to hopefully get some stuff. Let's take a look at our control. So we actually have some decent control over here somehow, which we do really like to see. Let's build counting houses at these places, and I think we'll be even better. Counting houses cost a lot. Holy moly. Got some Spanish troops over here just dying. Let's, just so people don't use this as a pawn against us, let's start, oh, they're not our vassal anymore. I see. So, for 5 years, they can't become our vassal again. So, they're their own country. And with a little bit of luck, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to take them. Oh, look, they're building the counting house there anyway. Okay, so we can't build it over there. I think we just keep doing it at our lowest city. Ties to neighbors, yes. We want to increase our ties to neighbors. Keep going well. Keep getting as much as we possibly can. We need to start building a navy. I need a navy. If I have a navy, I could kind of survive, I think, but we also just need to get this economy back up and running. If we can get full economy, yeah, we'll take money. Who cares if our stability goes down again? Anything to get us more doubloons, to get more stuff. Like, any of those things are very, very helpful towards us. And then, I suppose... Okay, the military in the capital supports us. Oh. Yeah, so we just need to work on the capital. Once our war exhaustion's all the way down. See, as you can see, our trading goes up because our war is coming to an end. We can invite a religious figure. Alright, let's slow this down a little bit. We have a lot of notifications. Let's invite him. 50 gold. Oh, okay. Rebels don't want to rebel anymore. Nah, Sicily kind of hates us, but that's whatever. Sicily can be mad. Let us get another piece of land. Let's sell them some more land. Yeah, I know you want that. Yeah. Here you go, Naples. There you go. Oh, we can even sell that too. That is one big province, but I will very happily give it to them until we go to war and take them back. We got a lot on our mind. Ideally, we take this back from Castile at some point. That'd be really nice. I don't know if Morocco's at war with them. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but let us develop. We want to develop our capital. Yeah, I don't have anything urgent to do here, so let's develop the crap out of it. Let's get a ton of people crank in there. reducing war exhaustion. We're going to develop it. We're going to encourage it. We want our capital to be an absolute powerhouse. So now we're getting more money. We are finally getting stable. We've almost fully reduced our war exhaustion. We're actually getting stuff. That's the important part. Is stuff is stuffing. Alright, there you go. I know it feels weird to see me do this, but sometimes we just gotta. Alright, let's encourage. We don't need no new tariffs. Let us recovery effort. Do you just want to encourage migration? Just make our capital fucking fantastic. Have people go there. We could probably have people migrate elsewhere. Maybe like, See, like, it's a city, but it's not like that crazy of a city. Maybe we migrate people there, actually. Let's try to make that. Or actually, Annihilation is probably our second best city. Yeah, let's migrate people there. Encourage migration. That would be a great place for people to migrate to. Great place for people to build. We're building counting houses pretty much everywhere. So that is good. The NPC knows what our priority was, and we didn't even have to tell it. We want it there. Yeah, honestly, just getting counting houses at all these locations is going to be huge for us. So we focus on that. We focus on developing. We focus on stabilizing. We have integrated all of the provinces we took. Now we need to try to befriend Tellus. Well, we're already friends with them, but we need to do that. And now we are into the age of discovery. So this is where I think we might want to have a military focus. Like, Quest for the New World is cool, and trying to find that is nice. And, like, these are good for growing our stuff, but I think it's a military focus for sure. National Assemblies. That's pretty good. Alright, we have a law. We cannot afford... Oh, so we would have to change that to anonymous councils. Alright, that is whatever. We can have a royal marriage. Let's marry you to that person. Bam, perfect. Alright, we have a lot of children. We have everything we need. We have pretty much anything we could want. We could jihad Naples. That would not be the worst idea, and sort of take this land, and we could get other people to join our jihad, which would not be that bad for us, because we are, well, actually we're on the up and up. We're actually looking good. I think this is where we start to build a navy. So we have so many people here. I'm confused why we have that problem, but it is what it is. Developing should help that along. I don't know why it is so negative. Maybe the recovery feature might be a good one to use. Let's try recovery effort on Tunis. Oh, Tunis does not meet the qualifications. Alright, JK. No recovery required. Alright, let's just start cranking. We need to build a navy. So I want to build a 30-ship navy. We tried to build a navy last time. I want 10 heavies, and I want... we're going with 10 heavy carracks. And then I want to build 20 galleys. I think that will be a great amount of stuff we could get for us. Let us see ages. So we're very close to a professional army. We might as well just embrace that and start to build some stuff. So we have embraced nearly everything. Obviously, we want pike and shot as soon as we possibly can, but we'll have to deal with this. So we are here. Professional armies. So this will be very helpful for us. Gunsmiths. So we would definitely want cavalrymen and heavy cavalrymen. Absolutely. Then we can go towards... I mean, handgunners are pretty nice. We want to look for... ooh, plated knights. We want plated knights. And then we want to get the men-at-arms. Oh, men-at-arm levies. There we are. And an armory. So those are the best things we can get for all this. Then we can go supply carts. Those crossbowmen. Alright. Ooh. Expanding raw material time. I like that. We don't really need handgunners. Those aren't very good. So, we're getting all these. We should be good. We can get that law, I suppose. Alright, so now let's build a few more boats here. We need to crank out some more. Alright. That's all the money we got. So we want 10 of these puppies and 20 galleys. And then we can jihad Naples. Oh, you know what we should do? Watch this. This is going to be diabolical. So we sell them locations. Ah, Naples is at war. Dang, you can't sell them a location when they're at war. Oh, looks like Morocco is getting clapped a little bit. Alright, sorry Morocco. They blocked treaties and then they attacked us within the window. Or, well, they attacked you within the window. Unfortunate. Look at that. Cultural influence spreading. We love that. Alright, we have 5 building right now. So that is 7. We got 7 heavies. We'll get 3 more heavies. Then we can always just use fishing boats. Winter's hard on us this year. Well, the following locations will recover from their devastation, I promise. We're developing our capital right now, which I don't know why I don't know how that's possible. Like, do we just lose that many people? Did the war obliterate us that much? Anyway, at least we're getting money. Pike and shot. We like a good pike and shot. Is Naples still at war? Naples is still at war. Who are they at war with? They are probably at war with... they're aligned with Aragon and... okay. Oh, they're at war with Serbia. Oh my god, Naples beat the shit out of them. You got the Ottomans. Oh my. The Byzantines are just gone. Athens is his own... Athens is back? The glorious city-state of Athens has returned? This game is weird this time around. Weird, weird, weird. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that is our 10 boats. Now we want to get Mediterranean galleys look best. So Let's get 1, 2, 3. We're just cranking all the boats out. We need all these boats as soon as possible to then maybe call a jihad against Naples. My diabolical plan of sell them land and then use it to fund did not work out very well. We will welcome all merchants, but on the bright side, our economy is on the rise, and that is something we can be very happy for. Everybody is happy. We're getting stable again. We might actually recover, and we will recover with insane strength. We'll be able to keep our economy going. We're able to get all these boats going. Oh my. Okay, so we're looking at a food problem, though. That is something we want to be aware of. And the goal of this is to have a very powerful navy, and with a very powerful navy, we can keep them at bay. So we just crank out a navy, 30 ships, full combat. We have probably some of the best in the world. I don't know if people have researched the next ones yet, but this navy should be good enough to deal with Naples, and if it's not, this is gonna suck, but we should be fine. I need to get a navy to protect our shores. We're looking into professional army, but we're mainly just gonna build the infrastructure to get soldiers, and after we have the infrastructure for soldiers, we will be able to build more. So we have all of those. Let's build a few more of these things. Bam. Alright. We're building a fleet. This fleet should be strong enough to win any fight we get into. You know. And if it's not, then we're just completely shocked. But we'll get 5 of these puppies. There we go. Alright. That gives us a mix of heavy and galleys and everything. And this fleet should be enough to hold back our place. What is this? The Italian Wars. Oh, my. Okay, that is good. We do not want to go there. We do not want to really do much. Are they still at war? They still are at war. As long as they're at war, we don't give an F. Alright, yes. Ottoman, yes. Let's marry that guy at the Ottomans. Alright, let's see if they want to become our vassal. Grats, welcome back to vassalhood. What is that? I am so confused. Morocco is getting collapsed. I don't know what is happening to Morocco, but my goodness, they've had to dissolve like everything. That is not looking good for Morocco over there. Not looking good one bit. Alright, that's 23 boats. We need to build it. Let's see if we need to build any more. 2 more, 5. Perfect. That is 30. So we have a 30 ship navy, which, you know, it ain't much, but it should be able to hold. We have the best naval vessels that we could get. Maybe we get a few... We'll get a few transport vessels. That way we're not just solely relying on... They're just really good logistical ships. So then that way we don't have to solely rely on our like calling levies and wrecking our naval fisheries. We're gonna curtail their power. Okay. A Medjis is possible. That's good. Let's plop that down right here. Let us farm funding. We'll farm those estates for sure. Our crown power is almost 25%, so we're getting up there. We're looking good. You know, we have some slave uprisings and some other stuff to deal with, but it's fine. We'll deal with that stuff as the time comes. What we need is more people, more prosperity, and it seems that we are cooking that pretty well. So as soon as Naples wants to be done with their war, we'll sell them a nice little location of here. And then we'll be even happier. Oh, fine, we can give them 10 doubloons. That's fine. Bam. Okay, we got a 30-boat naval fleet, which is what we were looking forward to having anyway. And then we have additional ships on the way. We're going to have 10 more, so it'll be a 40-boat fleet that should be able to help us defend here. In a perfect world, we kind of get into a war before it with someone, and then we can get our levies over here before it really matters. But if Sicily rebels, we'll have to transport across the sea, which shouldn't be that hard. Since all of our transports are coming in now, we're getting a lot of money. Let us go to counting houses, build these literally anywhere that we can. Because getting those in these locations, we thank them for their gift. Yes, we do. Let's build one in Syracuse. Alright, we actually just have 3 more counting houses to go. I'm gonna really... Oh, yeah, that's fine. We'll take on a peasant wife. We're not too worried. We got a Sicilian rebellion on our hands soon. Put that down real quick. We're building counting houses. We're building universities. We're building everything. We're stabilizing our nation, which is phenomenal. And hopefully, with a stable nation, a great nation, Carthage will rise from the brink of destruction and be able to, Alright, look at that, see? They're just happy with us. How's Morocco doing over here? Should we offer an alliance to Morocco? I think we should. Maybe, I don't know. They betrayed us. Huh. They betrayed us. And then after they betrayed, but they are like there's no reason not to have allies. So we will accept that. And then I don't even know what these people are. Sure. I mean, if we can get as many allies as we could possibly have is what we need. We will align with every single one of them. Goal, yes. Give us that money. More money, more stuff, more stuff. Okay, so Algiers. Okay, they're still a vassal of them. Wait, they're declaring each other rivals. Okay, so they're Morocco. They're already Moroccan allies. That's good. Okay. These people are... Okay, they can't become our vassal for a while. So they're just out there in the desert doing whatever people of the desert do. Alright, let's build some universities and counting houses. Those are the two best things that we could get to enable our nation to be at its best. Oh, would you look at that? They're all over here in Sicily. Sicily's trying to freaking rebel on us. We will not have that. Our fleet should be pretty good. Let's take a look at control. Okay. Look at that. We're spreading our locusts. That's huge. Nice little locus of control spreading out. Now that we got a naval presence, we got... That's good. Honestly, I'm going to put the navy over here. See how that goes. Well, I guess this is the city, so we want it there. Bam. Naval dominance. I'd say put it here, but I guess that's good. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. But investing in Sicily to hopefully have them not attack us and be happier with their area is the goal. So now that we have counting houses everywhere, let us look for universities. Universities. Okay. Would you look at that? We got a lot of universities to build to educate our people. But a smart populace means we learn new stuff. We learn new stuff faster. We're able to blast. With this, with what we have everywhere, I'm pretty happy. We got 40 boats. We saved our country on the brink of collapse. Let's encourage food spending. We had to inflate a little bit, but now we can print big money. There we go. Look at that. Stability. Iron trade advantage. The Poetry Guild. Let's do the Trade Guild. We like to trade. We are a big trading nation, so trading gives us more money. More money allows us to be prosperous, and we can snowball from here. With money, we can then build universities. With universities, we can have much higher people. So let's get to universities. Let's start building them in all of our cities. We can have the Ulmra have that. So, bam, university. Wait, why can't we build that there? I don't know. But whatever has the most people. I don't know why it says that requirements aren't met. Do they need a library first? I think they have libraries. We need a counting house, though. I thought we had counting houses everywhere. So we need counting houses. We need, so, look at that. Bam. Alright, Naples. There you are. You have that entire province. When in doubt, just sell them Sicily back. We lost 20,000 people, but that's fine. How many levies could we raise? Okay, our people have replenished. We have enough to raise an entire army. We have enough to... We honestly, like... We might be able to build an actual army soon. This is looking good, guys. We're getting universities built. We're getting... Yeah, let's get that going. Universities. We're actually starting to have a nation. And with this nation, we will be able to do great things. We will be able to come from the ashes and hopefully conquer Rome. They're a kingdom now. Naples is a kingdom. I don't want to do any shit with Castile. We will completely disregard Castile in all matters. We want to befriend these guys, though, so... Whatever they want, we'll get it. We'll give it to them, you know? Offer a loan. Like, hey guys, you want a loan? Yeah, we can side with them. You know, let's offer them military access. There you guys go. Have some military access. You want to march your people through our land? By all means. I'm not going to stop you. Expand the gravel road network. We do want to take this back from Castile at some point, but... Okay, so what do they got here? Yeah, so they have 10 heavy boats and then a lot of transports. I think galleys. Oh, so like this, that terrifies the fuck out of me. Like the fact they have that. 10 more heavy carracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we'll get 2 more in a moment. Luckily, we have the sailors to do this. But, like, they just plop down a fleet equal to ours right next to us. Like, no, sir. Side with the university. We can actually side with them now. We'll side with the townsfolk. Alright, one more, and bang! Perfect. This is absolutely good for us. We'll let you marry all of our people. Anyone can marry. We don't have crazy marriage laws. You guys can do anything you want. Okay, I think this city's popping off. Yes, it is. Marketplaces, tool guilds. Yes, we need those. The theater. What's the theater do? That might be worth building. Let's build theaters over here so these guys stop wanting to rebel. You know, like, we have a good place. People should want to live in our nation. Syracuse, they definitely want a theater. Yeah, see, we keep the people happy, and then the people no longer want to rebel. That's just kind of how it works. You know, this random rock city. You know what? Bam, theater. Yeah, see? Happy theaters, happy lives. They won't even ever think twice about rebelling. Yeah. We'll take on some Moorish refugees. Screw the Crown of Castile. Alright. We can probably stop developing our capital, and let's crack down on some rebels like Sicily. That seems like a great thing to stop. We're encouraging people to migrate there, making it the second greatest city we have, which is always good. We love when our cities are popping off. You know what? Let's just build a bunch of scriptoriums. Have people write. We have more important matters to deal with. Heavy cavalry regular regiment. Would you look at that? Now we are popping off. We could get meritocracy. Let's take a look. Let's take a look what meritocracy could give us. Oh. Monthly literacy. Ooh, that is actually really good. That actually all is pretty freaking good. Just the power projection and state trading and abacus. Yeah, I think we actually go with that. I'm not opposed to learning a meritocracy. Let people learn how to do things and use an abacus and all sorts of fun little stuff. But we're not there yet. We'll do that in between before we go to our next one, because we're not even close to it. But we sold that. We're looking to continue to build. You know what? Maybe we build some heavy cavalry. You know, we... Wait, are we at armories yet? Where are armories? Okay, 4 away from armories. So getting armories down to get some actual infantry will be helpful. Similar to how we built the crap out of the naval fleet. Now we have a 50 navy fleet. Probably the best in the world. We're not a great power, so we can't really see where we're at. You're playing as this. We're a kingdom. That's pretty cool being a kingdom. Where's the great power? So, oh, we're ranked 50. You know, at least we're top 50, right? I believe you have to be a great power to have the naval. I see. Yeah. See, like, we have more. Oh, you need 24. See, we're just not great. We're just not a great power. That's the thing. See, you have to be a great power. Because we have 24 heavy ships in this fleet. We have that. We just aren't a great power. So, we're just going to keep cranking up. We're going to become stable. We're going to become a naval powerhouse. We're going to put our boat... I mean, like, right there is a perfect spot, you know? Like, we just hold this area. He won't be able to bring much out. We get all of our people from Carthage. We have a great fleet. Maybe build up an army. Then just, like, literal pure cavalry. Get a lot more money going. We somehow have managed to save ourselves from the brink of destruction. Which is fan-freaking-tastic, if you ask me. Now we just need a little bit more. And we get a few more universities out. See, it says requirements not met. I don't know what requirements aren't met. We have the money. It's not a core. How are they not a core? So they're not a core. Alright, let's see what we can do to make them a core. Let us convert them. No, we don't want to convert. Or maybe we want to convert them. Oh, that'll take forever to convert them. Let us... So we want to... We don't want to do that anymore. We assimilate... Yes, let's assimilate to Tunism. We will assimilate you. And that should make them a part of our core. We actually probably want to assimilate the other place. Let us do that, and we want to assimilate there. That's a better place to assimilate. While Syracuse is a beast of a city and has a lot of history, we don't really need that yet. Oh, what the heck? You? What the... How are you our rival? What the heck? That is deeply perplexing. Let's offer them food access. There you go. Alright, plated knight levies. Let us go. Okay. So we just gotta slowly convince them that we are the way. And with that, they should be pretty freaking happy. So, luckily we've thwarted all the wars. No one hates us. We've settled all the beef with all of our people. There's nowhere to build a temple. There's nowhere to build a university. That is very bad news. Maybe some madrasas? We definitely want these. These are great buildings. They help people learn. Okay. So it's literally just save up to build a ton of armories. Once we get armories, we'll build that. Then we start to get a land army that we can have just a station, like literally just stationary troops here, and really start to hold it and then get ready. I'm thinking like 4,000 or 5,000 plus all the levies. A standard army and that would be very big, but like we're talking big army. But we did specialize in army this time around, which I think will be a game changer the later we get. We need to really work on the core of our nation as well, and work on getting some cities at these places. Yeah, see, like we have so many people here, and then we just don't have a city at this place. It is wheat. So like livestock, cotton, wheat, like this is where you want to really build a city and town, so you can start to get like honestly, I just like to do it in the capital so we can get the most money possible. More stability, yes please. Like literally all of these, you just fully funnel your capital, pick the places that have the most stuff, and at the places with the most stuff you can really start to build cities, build towns, build up. And when you're building up, you're able to really get the most stuff possible. And when you're doing that, you can build more control. Just so many things that you can do that are really, really good. And now we're actually researching quite fast. Like we are learning this stuff alarmingly quickly. Bam. Armory building. So let us build some armories. That will be very, very key. Oh my, we can build 6 armories there. Alright. Honestly, armories aren't that expensive and they give us a lot of stuff. So we need to make them our core, which I actually don't know how to do, because most of the time I've played, the people that I've conquered have kind of been... Oh. Okay, there we go. So yeah, they become a core as we assimilate them. So that is good. Portugal and Morocco. Alright. Should we go into this? Against Portugal and Castile. I think we do, and then I think we just literally take this back. We shall defend you, Morocco. And hopefully we learn from our mistakes. And don't have to deal with you betraying us like you did last time, Morocco. I've never forgotten. But anyway, guys, I think this is a perfect time to pause this episode, and I will get back to it in the next one, and hopefully the second war with Morocco will go better than the first, so we don't have Naples coming out of nowhere. Our goal is to just take this. We learned our lesson going over to Spain last time. That was not the best. So I think this is a good stopping point, and I'll see you in the next one.